Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a first impression on the brand Glossier. I first started hearing about Glossier about 2 years ago when they launched their Phase 1 set that primarily had skincare in their set. And I've really enjoyed learning more about Glossier because the entire philosophy is effortless beauty. In fact, I wanted to pull up their website because they say it really eloquently on their About page. It says, "Hi, welcome to Glossier. We're laying the foundation for a beauty movement that celebrates real girls in real life. Glossier is a new way of thinking about and shopping for beauty products. Because beauty, with quotes, should be fun, easy, imperfect, and personal. Above all, we believe that you give life to products and products don't breathe life into you." I really like that message. I've always thought that makeup is something that should be celebrated and enjoyed, and it's never to cover up or mask someone's natural beauty. I always love letting that shine through over someone's caked face of foundation. So I wanted to pick up a few things. Like I mentioned, their first release was skincare, and I have very particular skin, so I'm always hesitant to try skincare, but their second phase was makeup, and of course I love makeup, so I decided to make an online purchase, and it came in this beautiful white box. In fact, if I catch the light just right, there you go, you can see their lovely logo G spot varnished on this matte white packaging. And so inside is enough makeup to do almost a full face of makeup, so I thought it would be fun to sit down, turn on my camera, and talk through the products as I experienced them for the first time, and just see how it is. Obviously you can't get Glossier in store, you can only get it online at Glossier.com, so I haven't tried any of these things, but I'm really excited to dive in. So the first thing is that it comes in this really nice white box. It's about this big, and it opens by lifting on this lid, and it opens up like that. So on the inside, you can see immediately that there is a nice lady's face on the interior, which is really nice, that it's not just a white box. And it also could have just been a logo, but I like that it's giving you a sense of the brand, and she's not overly done. She looks really effortless. On the inside, right away, you're greeted with this cute little sticker card, which I don't know if I would ever really use the stickers, to be honest, but they're really cute. They have little eyes on them, a green star, looks like some cherries and some hearts. So that's really cute and really fun, and just adds a little bit of something extra that most brands wouldn't give you. And then under here is a poster, I believe. Once again, I would never really use the poster, but it's those little touches that I think make it seem a little bit extra special. The price point of this is reasonable. I think that I spent, I don't know, just over $100, and I have quite a few things in here. So they're not drugstore by any means, but they're also not high end. So I think it's really comparable to most brands that you would find in Sephora. Okay, and then last in this white box is this pink pouch. First, I'm going to open this up and go through each product, and then I'm going to apply it onto my face. So the first thing here at the top is the Glossier Super Bounce. This is the newest release from them, or one of the newest releases. They brought out serums, and this is the hyaluronic acid and vitamin B serum. Here is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. It comes in just this really cute little bottle of foundation or tinted moisturizer. I picked up the shade medium. It says shake before use. This reminds me of the MAC Face and Body foundation. I feel like it's going to be really lightweight and just even out my skin tone. I also picked up the stretch concealer. This is a nice little pot concealer, and this is also in the shade medium. I grabbed the Glossier Balm.com, which you can use as lip balm or cuticle balm or elbows. It's just one of those universal, it says universal skin salve. So you can put it says use in your lips, cuticles, elbows, on your friends. So just something that's really nice and hydrating for multi-purpose use. And then the last two things is the Boy Brow, and I picked up the shade brown. And then I have the Generation Sheer Matte Lipstick in the shade Crush. It's hard to find the name. It's on the bottom right here. So that is everything. That is most things to do like a full face of makeup or like a no makeup look. So I'm going to get started with the Glossier Super Bounce Hyaluronic Acid plus Vitamin B5 Serum. It says the instructions: to ease and soften tight, rough skin, use the dropper to apply over clean face, gently dab into skin with fingertips until fully absorbed, and follow with moisturizer. Okay, so I'm going to take off the top here, and it looks like there's already some in the little pipette. I'm going to put some just right into my hand. I don't know how much to use, so I'm just going to assume like that much is okay. I did like a penny size amount. Put it on my hands and then just dab onto my face. Right away, this feels very lightweight. It feels very like traditional serum-y, where it kind of just glides over your skin. So that's that. So far, so good. It feels like a little bit sticky, but I've heard that it can be this case with hyaluronic acid because it's just wanting water to like sink into it. It says follow up with moisturizer, so I actually went and grabbed my Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizer. This is the moisturizer I use every day. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my face, and I think having it in combination with the moisturizer is what's really going to cause it to work really well, because it's going to take the moisturizer and like sink it into your face and like magnify the effect times 1,000, hopefully. I think overall, I mean, my skin's kind of red because I was just rubbing it, but overall it feels nice and glowy. Obviously I won't know for a couple days if it like breaks me out or not, but I'm excited to try that out. Okay, I think I'm going to put up my hair since the rest of this is gonna be like foundation and other stuff. Okay, next I want to put on a little bit of the Balm.com onto my lips because they're feeling a little bit dry. We're officially into winter now, and I'm trying to drink as much water as I can, but my lips just keep getting chapped. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. Okay, there's no taste, there's no flavor. Immediately, I love this. I'm so used to the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, which is really thick and almost like petroleum-like. This has like an immediate like smoothing sensation to it, like slippy almost. It seems like it would be really good for like applying it and then patting it off and then putting on lipstick, because it feels like it's smoothing out my lips rather than like just sitting on top. Ooh, I really like that. Then I think we will go in with the Glossier Skin Tint. This is the Perfecting Skin Tint in medium. This is the second to lightest shade, I believe. So I'm going to shake it and then apply it. I'm not sure how much to apply, but we'll just do like, I don't know, start with that much. That's about how much foundation I would normally use. My face also seems a little bit red, so I don't know if that's from the serum or not. Although it is like nice and glowy. You know what, I'm going to apply just a little bit more. I know when something's a little bit sheer that you'll want to layer it up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to apply like that much more. Ooh, as my skin stops being red, it is looking pretty. I have to say, my skin feels like super smooth and soft right now. Like almost like I had a facial. I don't know if that's the skin tint or if that is the serum or the combination of the serum and the moisturizer, but I feel like my skin just feels really soft. It seems like it's really pretty. This is the type of coverage that I like. It is really light coverage though. Like if you had any imperfections that you wanted to hide, you probably won't like that skin tint. But for every day, like you can still see my skin through it. Next, I'm going to move on to the Stretch Concealer, and this is in medium. And let's see what this looks like. It comes in this cute little pot. Now, I don't tend to have that dark circles, but I can see with the skin tint why you would definitely want concealer, because like there's some redness on my nose, and I would definitely want to cover a little bit under my eye. Okay, so that is the concealer itself. So I'm just gonna put my finger into it, swirl it around, and then, I don't know, start with my nose, I guess. The texture of this concealer so far is really nice and slippy. It does seem to be covering what the foundation didn't. I really like that idea of like a thin foundation and then just like adding concealer where you need it. That way your skin stays looking like skin. I'm going to add some around my nose where I have redness. Okay, I put it under my eye just to cover any dark circles. I'm also going to put it over my eye because I think that'll like help cover any veins, and I think it'll actually look really nice, kind of like you're priming your lid. There's no no eyeshadow in this look. It's just like a no makeup look. I really like that on my eyelids actually. It's called a stretch concealer. I can definitely see why. It feels like it's like really moving. It doesn't tug at my skin at all. It feels like it has that same like slippy formula almost as like the Serum does. When I look like really close in the mirror, I'm really liking the coverage of this. I think it's really pretty and natural, and I actually really like that concealer. It doesn't look cakey at all, but it is like covering and giving my skin like a really nice glow. Next, let's move on to the Boy Brow. The Boy Brow is one of their cult classic products. Everyone loves the Boy Brow. I'm really excited to try this out. Now, as you can tell on camera, my eyebrows are difficult. They there's hair there. They've never been overplucked, but I just struggle with my eyebrows. I just don't really get hair to grow on the outside. So normally something like this doesn't do well in my eyebrows because I need to fill them in quite a bit to give them shape on the outside. So, but this has gotten like a lot of rave reviews, so I'm excited to see what people think. Or what I think, sorry. I already know what people think. People love it. I'm excited to see what I think. So once again, this is the Glossier Boy Brow in brown. It says it's a pomade, so I'm thinking it's going to be like a gel slash like thick pomade feeling. The brush is itty bitty tiny. It reminds me of the Benefit Give Me Brow. This color seems really dark. I don't know if this is going to be the right color. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in my eyebrows and see what happens. I know why people love this. Oh my gosh, this is giving me like instant brows. What the heck? The Benefit Give Me Brow doesn't work because it like gets on my skin and not my eyebrows. This is like actually getting on my eyebrows and not my skin. What? Look at that. There's like no pencil or anything in that. Wow. I'm really impressed right now. Now I know why people like this product. I don't know if I love this color for me, honestly. I mean, it matches my natural like roots, obviously, but my ends are blonde. Holy magical brow product. Wow. I have to say this is the best brow like gel formula thing I've ever used. Now, would I use this in place of like a brow pencil on like a work day? Probably not. But like that is as natural as my brows have ever looked. Like just like it tints all the blonde hairs on the outside. What the heck? Last but certainly not least is the Generation Sheer Matte Lipstick, and I picked up the color Crush. They come in different colors. I thought this would be the prettiest with my complexion, and so I'm going to open it up here. It's supposed to be like a lip balm, but matte and not shiny. Here is the packaging. It's just a really simple Crush is this really pretty, like natural, my lips but darker color. So let's give it a go. It's kind of weird. It's definitely matte, right? Like most of the time you expect this type of product to be sheer and glossy. It's definitely sheer, but it's matte. This is weird. I like it though. It's like, it makes it feel like nothing is on your lips. So that is the finished First Impressions Glossier makeup look. I really like this lipstick. I would want to check out other colors though. So I'm gonna quickly just put on mascara because I think that that is how I would wear this makeup if I were to do this on like a no makeup day and like wear this out on the weekend. So overall, really great products. I'm definitely interested in trying out more from the brand. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't already. I try to upload videos whenever I can. So yeah. Thank you again and see you in my next video.